Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Creative Nook. First up, I just wanted to talk about passion. So a couple weeks ago I went on a Christian conference with my youth group, and we went to Atlanta and saw amazing sermons, heard amazing worship, and it was just a really great experience. And if you have never been, it's a 3-day conference. It's amazing and I totally loved it. And I also just wanted to show off my Jesus Bible that I got there. So essentially it's just like a huge study Bible, and it kind of explains like each section of the Bible, as you can see, and it's really cool, and there's space for note taking, and I'm just working through my way through Genesis currently, and it's just so cool to have, different perspectives and different notes throughout the Bible. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. And then today's topic is God's plan. So everyone says that, God has a plan for us, and in the Bible it tells us that God has planned out our lives, and, He has big dreams and a future for us. So and then a lot of people ask the question, why does God let bad things happen? And, why does these awful things happen in people's lives, and why is there so much sin in the world? And I think a lot of it is because God doesn't control choice. God only has control to a certain extent. When Eve chose to take from the tree in Genesis, that was her choice. She had the choice of sin or the choice of good, and she chose sin. God couldn't control that. He could only control what happened from there. And I think it's the same thing with our lives. When people make bad decisions that affect us, they have the decision of good or bad. And I think the good things that God does put in our life is people. God plans the people He puts in our life. He plans to put people that will support and love you. And He plans how they will help you in these hard circumstances. And it's unfortunate that sin is part of our world, but it's a reality. And just another note, I really like the song. It's called History by David Dunn. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it's David, and then Dunn is D-U-N-N. Anyways, the story is really cool. It talks about how, what if Eve never took from the tree, and then sin never entered the world, and then, we could walk along with God, and, we live in this perfect world. But then he thinks, he goes on to say, what if brokenness is really a gift, and what if sin is really a gift? And when we think of all the hardships in our lives, although they were very hard, good things normally come out of it. We normally are stronger after that, more resilient. And so I think that's cool. What if brokenness is really a gift, and what if sin was meant to happen? I don't know, but I think certain things are in God's control and certain things are out of God's control. And the song is just really cool because it just asks a lot of questions, and towards the end he says He knows better than us. God knows better than us. So, if sin was or wasn't supposed to happen, or if it is a gift or it isn't a gift, it was what was supposed to happen, and He knows better than us. And I will definitely put the link to his song in the description box below. And then just the verse I wanted to end off with was John 13:7 says, "You don't know what I'm doing, but someday you will." So you don't know what God's doing, but someday He will. Someday you'll understand why God did all the things in your life, why all these bad things happened in your life, or why all these good things happened. And you'll realize sometimes when you look back on your life, you'll see all the little God miracles. And when you look back on these hardships, you'll see the people that God put in your life. You'll see the little miracles that He blessed you with. And although there's sin in this world, it doesn't change the fact that there is still good, and good can come out of sin. So that's all, and thanks for listening to my video, and I will hope to post next week. Thanks, guys. And oh yeah, my little end off, if God puts you to it, He'll put you through it. Thanks. Bye, guys.